You listen to me.
Hi guys, it's Kristiii and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm back with an exciting store-bought slime review. So I've been searching all over for brand new slimes and I finally found so many at Five Below. Also, Michaels has so many brand new slimes, so I'm so excited for today's video. Also, want to remind you guys that slimes are back in stock in my slime shop. So you guys can shop the slimes from my YouTube store, which is right below this video, or you can also go to boabaslimes.com and check it out. And for today's post notification shout out, there are two of you guys, and the first one goes out to Business Ducks and Eve Loves Dogs. Thank you guys so much for having your post notifications on, and if you guys want to get shouted out in my next video, make sure you click the little bell after you subscribe and comment down below when you have done that. I've purchased slimes from quite a few slime shops that I'm so excited to share with you guys, so if you guys aren't already subscribed, hit the red subscribe button down below for more slime reviews. And I think that's it for this intro, so let's get right on into the first slime. Woo! Starting off with our Michael slimes, we have a bubblegum goose slime from Orb Slimy. First impression, I really like the look of this slime and the packaging until I was ready to open the slime and saw that you have to take off the entire slime wrapper in order to even open it, so that was a little disappointing. This slime came with a nice surprise inside though. There was a packet of foam beads that reminded me of gumballs, so that was a nice unexpected touch. The texture of this slime is pretty interesting. It's a thick jiggly slime. You guys know I wasn't really a fan of jiggly slimes before, but now I find them really satisfying to play with. You just can't play with them like a normal slime. The scent of this slime is pretty interesting. It doesn't really smell like bubblegum to me. It kind of has a minty scent mixed with like a tutti fruity scent. Overall, for a jiggly slime though, I would rate this one an 8.5 out of 10. Next up from Michaels, we have another slime from Orb Slimy. This one is Watermelon Well. Again, packaging looks really nice, but I had to remove the wrapper before opening the lid, which I really didn't like. I love how these slimes come with a surprise packet inside, and they're not just charms. Because this is a watermelon slime, this one had add-ins that came with little black seeds. These are probably the most realistic looking watermelon seeds I've seen for being fake. They complement the slime really well. So it's another jiggly slime. I'm so happy I'm reviewing these, especially for anyone who sees these slimes and is not a fan of jiggly slimes. You now know to avoid these. It's definitely more on the watery jiggly side than the previous one. It has a slightly tacky feeling to it. Also, not a fan of the scent of this one. I was expecting a sweet, juicy watermelon scent, but to me, it kind of smells like vanilla cupcakes. This one is getting an 8.5 out of 10. And lastly, from Michaels, we have another slime from Orb Slimy. This one is called Deep Space Slimy. Same issue with the wrapper on this one. This slime is a gorgeous clear black color that also came with a bag of add-ins. This one came with hollow stars and glitters. I love the little add-in bags each slime came with. This slime looks so pretty with all of the glitters in it, and it's definitely giving me space vibes. It's another jiggly water slime. I have probably 9 more slimes from Orb Slimy's new line, so now I'm wondering if they're going to all be like this. This one felt a little less tacky than the watermelon one, but I noticed the glitter flakes were leaving quite a bit of residue on my hands and table that were a little difficult to get off. The scent of this slime is probably my least favorite too. It kind of smells like a wet towel, honestly. It just doesn't smell that great. So overall, it's getting a 5 out of 10 from me. Moving on to our Five Below slimes, we have a new slime from Slimy Gloop. This one is called Mermaids. It's a pretty purple colored slime that came with a charm right on top, and it's filled with large glitter flakes that you can't really see due to the color of the slime, but they're definitely in it. The texture of this slime is actually pretty good. It doesn't start out stretchy, but the more you play with it, the stretchier it gets. I wouldn't say it's the stretchiest slime because it does feel a little dense, but you definitely can stretch it, which is really nice. I also noticed that it's somewhat inflating and it has some really good bubble pops too. This is an unscented slime. It would have been amazing scented, but overall it was still a decent slime. I'm gonna rate this one an 8.7 out of 10. Next up from Five Below, we have another slimy gloop slime. This one is called Miraculous and it's a pretty clear slime. It came with a ladybug charm on top of the slime. I really love clear slimes because you can see all of the glitters in it, while the glitters just kind of blended in with the previous one. This slime is super thick and it's not very stretchy. You have to stretch this one slowly and pull pretty hard, otherwise it's just going to end up ripping. If you take your time with this slime though, you can get some really nice bubble pops out of it. I also love how this slime didn't have any glitter fallout. It's an unscented slime, but overall I'd say it was pretty good, so I'm going to rate it an 8.9 out of 10. And here we have our last slime from Five Below. This is another one from Slimy Gloop and it's called Sweet Treats. This slime came with a bag of flown beads, sprinkles, and also a surprise charm on the bottom of the container. We got a lollipop charm. The base of this slime is pretty stretchy. It kind of feels like a snow butter texture. So I just added some of the sprinkles and foam beads to the slime and started to mix them in. I really wasn't sure how they were going to hold up in the slime, but surprisingly, they were sticking pretty good, so I decided to just add the rest of the bag in. If you're gonna buy one slime from this video, I would say this would be the one. It's so stretchy, fluffy, and inflating, and it also has some great pops from all of the add-ins. It's also scented with a fairly strong blue raspberry scent that smells really good. I'm obsessed with this slime. It's getting a 10 out of 10 from me. Lastly, we have our Big Lot slimes. This is a Nickelodeon slime from Play-Doh. Packaging is really interesting. At first I thought this would be a ketchup and mustard slime, but it's actually strawberry banana. The two slimes came connected with a bunch of little strawberry banana charms in between. So I just decided to add all of the little charms in and mix the two slimes together, and let me tell you, it did not go very well. The charms just kept falling out as I tried mixing the two slimes together, and that was kind of expected because the slime is a little too thick. The concept with this slime is pretty neat, but the texture is just lacking. I also didn't really care for the scent after mixing the slimes together, so overall it's getting a 5 out of 10. And lastly, we have a scented fluffy slime from Slime Liquor. I was so excited when I found this slime at Big Lots because I've never seen an actual Slime Liquor slime before. The texture of the slime is exactly what the container says. It's a fluffy slime and it's very unique. I honestly can't say I've felt a slime like this before. It's a very stretchy slime, but if you stretch it too fast, it's going to rip apart pretty easily. But I just love the cackles and pops that this slime has as you inflate it. I did notice as I was playing with it that the blue color bled into my hands and even my fingernails, and it stained them a little. It seems like a lot of blue slimes tend to do this, so I wasn't too shocked, but just something to keep in mind. It has a light blue raspberry scent. I would have loved the scent to be stronger, but it's pretty decent. Overall, I'm going to rate this one a 9 out of 10. Great slime. And that's all that I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching today's video. Let me know in the comments below who you guys thought had the better slimes. As I mentioned earlier, don't forget to check out my slime shop below, or you can go to boabowslimes.com. We also have some discounted slimes on the shop too, so you can get some really good deals, stock up on slimes, and also some of our best sellers and new slimes are in stock right now, so check it all out. So excited for all of the long form content that's going to take place on this channel this year. Along with the slime review videos, I'm going to be showing more of a behind the scenes of my business and my life. So I hope that you guys like all of the new content I'm putting out. Thank you so much for being here and watching until the end of the video. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!